Hi there, Scott Russell here. Here's quite a handsome pile of accoutrements. I'll go over a list of the parts to this machine. The junk, it's all junk. First things first, here is the frame with the front wheels and the back wheels. The back wheels are lawnmower tires, the front wheels are some tires off an old compressor. And a frame with wood. It's about 4 feet by 3 feet by 2.5 feet tall. The next thing is the battery rack. There's 4, and here's the lights. 4 lawnmower batteries in there. And I have just a set of lawnmower lights for utility lighting. Okay, there's the starter motor that has a regular pulley and a clothes dryer belt on it. And that's on this big frame that goes down and drives this thing right here, which is the cam switching rotor. Okay, there's a better shot of the starter motor in the back, with the dryer belt running a compressor pulley that's on that motor with the rotor thing, with the cam affair. As you spin it, it does that. This apparatus is a dryer heating element. This thing, when you operate that varies the speed to this cam switch. Okay, the other dryer element that you saw with that big knuckle that turns that motor, which drives that switch goes through 12 volts, goes through that switch and then goes through this resistor, which is about 16 or 17, 18 turns of nichrome wire wrapped around some ground rods. And the adjuster makes it so that I can get a high current carrying low resistance resistor. Okay, well, so 12 volts going through the set of breaker points piloted by this drive motor feeds 35 turns of number 10 solid that goes around a 1.5 inch, there it is, by 2 foot iron core, and you can see the number 10 wrapped around it. And then around that is this number 16, about 1200 turns. That's the first step up ignition transformer. Okay, and so 12 volts going through the switch into the primary, out of the secondary goes into this light bulb. That also is wired in parallel to this boiler ignition transformer. They're both 110 volts. Although the secondary of that transformer is probably a little bit more than 110 DC, it's good enough to light this light bulb and run that ignition transformer. And lastly, for now, until I wire more things, the ignition transformer, the output is wired to this spark gap, which sparks, and the light bulb lights up. Off 12 volts through the car, through my giant car coil. Things you can do with electricity. And of course that will all go into this big capacitor bucket, and then some more variable capacitance. Eventually we'll fire that primary to this monster thing, which I hope will just transmit a little power. Over and out for now. There's everything in motion. Try to slow it down. I don't know if you can see the light bulb over there. There you go. So now it's so slow you can see the bulb flash, but you can also see the arcs at the rate of the clicking. That's about 10 cycles. And then I'll crank it up. Those are the utility lights. Right, here we go. Well, anyway, it works.